dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squidard. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast your, you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Back out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy. You all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We go on Sunday Night Football. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Set. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on, Smith, red. Black swap. Hut.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 3rd and long.
97, let's go. Check spear, black 40. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now McCarthy. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That is number 60 for the season.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it at. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a 1st down.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Put money down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. The throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Comes 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 16-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run. It's from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Second down and 8. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
And the Bills first down.
Play action now, it's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 30.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bills.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Buffalo. Up the middle, here is Tootin. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
That's good for a Bills.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the...
And he's in. Touchdown, Bills.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Hut, hut.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First
Opposite,
down.
reset.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Okay.
At the 34-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Ready, ready.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And I think his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down
at the 40-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big-time play for the Steelers. 37 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they have to touch up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy. And that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
17.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now it is first and goal.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll run the toss to Barkley.
Brings up second and goal at the Bills' 8-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A run with Barkley. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
The 3-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up
Third and goal.
Come on. Set. Set. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's missed. Touchdown, Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-17.
Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
the gun. Here's McCarthy. To the right side here, passes caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Good throw, out wide, it's caught. Then he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Remember, he has a touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And that is in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 44-yard line.
Ready up. That's 10. Yellow, 46.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice game. Maybe 2 yards. And second down.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
97.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Set, punt. Red, 38. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's complete. And the Steelers will be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense.
Ready?
These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
Big play at a critical juncture in this game. 37 yards.
The 28-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bill. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
His throw left side is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. He'll run with right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Here we go. Check pink. Black. 95. Check, huh?
They'll run. It's Barkley. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Saquon is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Down. Set. Go.
Now, faking the give. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play.
The ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and Jackson's going to wind up a 1st down.
Retains possession.
And good work there to get the 1st down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the 1st down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
Good blocking to the 15, and he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Steelers. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and his 9th for the year. Ryland's kick here is good, and the Steelers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
23 yards.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Oh, here down the field. His ball incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of these underneath zones, and you run the right concepts, with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
As his kick is good. And the Bills will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 30. Hut.
On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, Lonnie. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Off the play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
97. Ready.
On 2nd down, Barkley. They try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards on that one. P.J. Sanders there to make the play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Set, hut.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready, set.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. They look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. So that's a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready?
He'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. And now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on second and third. You have to at least come away with points.
Ready, break up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Down. Block 40. Hut, hut.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Steelers 35, Bills 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Well, incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Ready up.
First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. 3, third time tonight.
Here we go. Red 38.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Ready, ready. Set. Yellow 43. Ready, ready.
Now Barkley. Not much. Second and long coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, ready. Yellow, go. 45. White. Ready, go.
A run on second down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
It is 3rd and long.
Steal. Check. Come on. Set. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. It's complete to his running back. They should shoot him. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here in the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. And the Steelers 43 yards.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run here. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. But he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bills 45, Steelers 35. Tyler Bass.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.